What are ethnography and ethnographic observation, and how does it work? So let's find out. Ethnography is a branch of anthropology and is a systematic study of individual cultures. And ethnographic observation is a method where researchers observe and interact with the target users in their real-life environment. Ethnography supports designers' deeper understanding of the design problem, and it is used within the field of usability, user-centered design, and service design. It mainly focuses on data of relevant domain, audiences, processes, goals, and contexts of use, and therefore helps designing a far better solution. The 4 guidelines of ethnographic observation are preparation, field study, analyze, and report. First, we do the preparation, where we initiate goals, questions, get familiar with the organization policies and history, and also the working culture. Next, we go for the field study, which includes taking surveys, interviews, and also a long-term approach of living amongst a group of people for some period in order to learn their true behavior. Now, after collecting the required data, we need to analyze the data using different tools. The interpretation should be done carefully, otherwise it may result to false findings. We compile the data in numerical, textual, and multimedia database. The next and the final step is the documentation and the presentation, where we prepare a final report and present the overall findings. So these are the 4 guidelines of ethnographic observation. We previously talked about the guidelines, but the question is when to use it and in what kind of problem should we carry out ethnographic observation. Ethnography focuses on developing an understanding of the design problem. Therefore, it makes more sense to conduct ethnographic studies at the beginning of a project in order to support future design decisions. Normally, it is recommended to use ethnographic methods for very complex and critical design problems. More complex design problems are likely to need deeper understanding, which ethnographic studies can bring. One of the main advantages associated with the ethnographic research is that ethnography can help identify and analyze unexpected issues. When conducting other types of studies which are not based on in situ observation or interaction, it can be very easy to miss unexpected issues. This can happen either questions are not asked or respondents neglect to mention something. An ethnographic researcher's in situ presence helps mitigate this risk because the issues will become directly apparent to the researcher. Ethnography's other main benefit is generally considered to be its ability to deliver a detailed and faithful representation of users' behaviors and attitudes. Because of its subjective nature, an ethnographic study can be very useful in uncovering and analyzing relevant user attitudes and emotions. One of the main criticisms leveled at ethnographic studies is the amount of time they take to conduct. Because of its richer output, an ethnographic study will tend to take longer to generate and analyze its data than many other methods. During previous ethnographic studies, we have found that it is possible that subjects may not act naturally during a short study. Longer studies normally counteract this because the subjects grow to trust the researcher and get tired of pretending. During the analysis phase, misinterpretation may occur, so we need to carefully interpret the data, and it is very difficult to use in generated data. So, at last, let's summarize the things we've learned today. First, we discussed what is ethnography and ethnographic observation, then the 4 guidelines of ethnographic observation, when to use it, and ended with its advantages and disadvantages. I hope you enjoyed the video.